The Trump administration has begun issuing $100 billion in Liberation Day tariff refunds after a landmark Supreme Court ruling declared the original import tariffs unlawful. The refunds account for roughly 60% of the total revenue collected under the policy, making it one of the largest repayments linked to a U.S. trade measure. The decision follows a major legal challenge over how the tariffs were introduced and who should bear their cost. The Supreme Court ruled that the administration had exceeded its authority by using the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, or IEEPA, to impose broad import tariffs. The 1977 law allows a president to regulate trade during a national emergency, but the court found that these specific tariffs went beyond the powers granted by the legislation. As a result, businesses that paid the tariffs became eligible to claim refunds. Of the total collected revenue, $100 billion has already been returned. Another $29 billion remains under review by trade authorities, while $1.6 billion is being held because some importers have not yet submitted the banking details required to receive payment. Officials expect the final refund total to increase as outstanding claims are processed and payment information is completed. The original tariffs were paid by domestic businesses and importers when goods arrived at U.S. Customs, rather than by foreign governments. Many companies pass those costs on to consumers through higher retail prices. Amazon received approximately $600 million during the second quarter. According to Finance Chief Brian Olsavsky, the company plans to return some of the money to customers where specific tariff-related charges were applied, while using the remainder to support broader price reductions across its stores. However, under U.S. Customs law, only direct importers are entitled to refunds, meaning any benefit for consumers depends entirely on the decisions of individual businesses. Following the Supreme Court's rejection of the original global tariffs, the administration briefly introduced a temporary 10% universal tariff. That measure expired last month and has since been replaced by new tariffs on 60 trading partners over failures to address forced labor, as well as a separate 50% tariff on Canada introduced shortly before the broader measures.